with Kobe White defended by Malcolm Brogdon. Lauri Markkanen, quick trigger, got it for three.
He's just, getting off to that good start.
Yeah, very willing to take that three as they go downstairs. Looked like a travel, certainly, off the kick out from Sabonis. They will reset off a slow drive that gets a score for T.J. Warren.
He can get his shot anytime. He's got to make it easier for Lauri Markkanen to get shots, Wendell Carter Jr. to get shots. Guys who don't get their own shot off the offense.
Indiana, as we said, is intending to take a lot more three-point shots this year, but
nice
that
move.
Spinning two for T.J. Warren is his fourth point.
Wants to take the ball to the basket, and Patrick Williams, again, studying this scouting report, watched film on him. He's not a guy who's going to take a lot of threes until he gets going. If he gets a rhythm going inside, then he gets the confidence to shoot it.
Hey, if that shot's going down for Wendell Carter Jr., he and Kobe White can play that two-man game all year long. There's two more for Brogdon.
Well, those direct lines to the basket, they cannot have that tonight. Trae Young was doing a good job of that the other night. There you go. Nice screen. There's a three by Kobe.
Well, considering the alternative, right? I mean, he's pretty good at digging down low as Kobe catch and shoot. Parries another three.
That was set up by Wendell Carter Jr., getting the ball inside, forcing Indiana to collapse by Kobe White.
Again, a decisive pass, though. He knew where he wanted to go when he touched the ball. Here is Warren finding his spot. He's got 6 right now after that first shot. A lot of twos so far for the Bulls. Kobe White, quick release, got another one. His third three. Polishing up that page.
Getting that resume ready.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Good start for the Bulls here, up 16-10.
Nice
Little spin and score for Pat Williams.
We're 19 years old. I mean, it's been very impressive. He's just never in a hurry.
Sabonis for 2 into the body of Wendell Carter Jr.
But Sabonis pretty much carried it all wide open.
Oh, boy.
Got hung up on a little screen that time, little wheel rub action.
Oh, big collision. Williams rescues it, and Carter had it knocked away. Here comes Indiana the other direction, and a long step for 2 for T.J. Warren, who's got 8. Here is Brogdon roaming down the lane. The follow is there for T.J. Warren again. Yep. You got to see that, though, on the Bulls' social media. It's a great hype video preseason. Stacey did the narration. And here is a little step back from T.J. Warren, who's feeling it.
Jason, I talked about it when the game started. This is a guy we didn't talk about. Player. Now he's got those points in the paint. He's got 10 points in the paint to the Bulls' 4.
Zach in the lane, got 2. Hard cut. Doug McDermott, old friend alert. He's checked into the ball game for Indiana. That 3 is pure, and we got a tie ball game. Left it short, and he ends up on his backside. Bulls have a 5-on-4 in transition, and Sato didn't take the shot. Instead, he carves the lane for 2.
Let me get some butter with that roll.
Porter Jr. guarded by Justin Holiday. The two brothers are in, and there's a steal. And Justin with a left hand.
Justin Holiday is a very good defensive player. He's got long arms. You see right there, got his hands in there.
Otto diving. Oh! Call Barnum and Bailey. We saw a flat effort in the first preseason game that changed big time in the second one, and we're seeing similar results here as McConnell picked up his first foul on the last possession. Now he's got his first bucket.
He said that he used to beat himself up so much after bad games that he'd go to the Timberwolves practice facility and practice deep into the night.
Great insight, Casey. Thank you very much. What we've seen so far, it doesn't seem like an even keel is going to be a struggle for him as Otto sinks it from the top of the circle.
NBA, you're playing 3 and 4 nights, sometimes back-to-back. A lot of games and stringing games together. And it's just get a routine. Get up every morning, because in college you didn't eat breakfast. And one.
Markkanen for 2. He finished.
You have to get as much rest as possible. There's Aaron Holiday.
Knocked it away from Lowry.
Oh, give me that.
Oh, Sato erased it, but the follow is there for Doug McDermott.
Sato right there came out of nowhere.
Sato declined that credit card very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Otto gave up on the 3, instead galloping down the lane. He scores again. Otto Porter Jr.
This offense where there's movement, drives, and kicks.
Sabonis running to the rim, and he's got the whistle and the bucket. Interesting lineup here with Valentine on with Kobe White, Temple, Denzel wants three, and he got it.
And that's where he can be effective.
That's where veteran leadership helps your team defense so much. I mean, there's an awareness that just doesn't come with rookies and second-year players.
Pass.
Oh, marking it off the bullet.
Nice pass. You got guys pushing you. You got a guy behind you that's pushing you. You know, that's going to make you play harder. There's a turnover.
Holiday the steal. McConnell whips it to Sabonis.
It hurts you. It hurts you because if you got a guy going, and there's McConnell again with another steal.
5 in a row for the Pacers and make it 7. Sabonis 8 the rim, and Indiana has 7 straight. 1 for 3, and Kobe lost it off his shoe.
Yeah, too much dribbling that time. Kobe was indecisive of what he wanted to do with the ball all off the glass. Aaron.
Indiana's on a 9-0 run, Stacey. What do you need from the Bulls offensively?
Ball movement and player movement, what they were doing when the second group was in. Now the ball's kind of sticking in hands and they're not moving and becoming stagnant. Stop worrying about what happened 2 or 3 plays down the line. Focus on what's going on now and get a stop.
McDermott bags the 3. Bulls wanted an offensive foul on that screen and didn't get it.
Good to see the Bulls try to get some more second chance opportunities. Only got 1 second chance point tonight here in the first half.
McDermott, a willing driver right now, and Doug McDermott makes it a 17-0 run. 17-0 run, and that's a steal off the Levine pass and a slam for Holiday, and it's a party on the Indiana bench. Yeah, passive off-ball defense has not been good, and usually isn't. Holiday got 2 more. Otto had to reach to catch it on the drive. Floater hit the side of the backboard, and finally that breaks the run. Markin and stuff. Key couple of minutes here for the Bulls. Lowry catch and shoot. He has
That's
5 in a
play.
row.
And you see Sato right there recognizing.
Here comes Oladipo, and he's only got 2 made field goals so far. This is Brogdon, no. Second chances there for Warren just off the bench. Sato the drive, fake the pass, now goes to the corner. Otto Porter, no. Sato, yes, Sato, and Sato for 2.
He had to work him a little early, try to pick him up at the 3-point line. But Kevin McHale arguably has was arguably the best post moves in the game. There's a 3.
Oladipo for 3. He's got 8.
Really know how to set screens, and you watch some of the good screeners in this league to get their shooters open. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Ooh, that is 2.
This
is one of those games he's not been a focal point of the offense. He's just 2 for 5 as Oladipo starts the engine, steps back into a pass. That is nice for Warren.
Again, 17 points, 8 of 10 from the field.
Long 3 for Zach LaVine. Pacers 66, Bulls 56. Sabonis with 3 fouls. Turner with 3 fouls as well, and that is a beautiful shot to open the half by Oladipo. Sabonis on Markkanen. There's the help from Kobe White. It was decisive help, and it led to a 3 again for Indiana and Miles Turner. Malcolm Brogdon. Great defensive guard for Indiana. Finds his way into the lane. That was easy. And Indiana is out of halftime with 8 in a row. Warren into wide open space.
He just dribbled himself into a mid-range jump shot wide open. Wendell Carter's man to kind of get in there and get a hand on that basketball.
Brogdon easy. Does it. Sabonis on the dive. And here comes Brogdon.
Well, good screen is look at that right there. Nice little dive cut. Get the ball into the post.
Did not get called.
Wow.
Zach ends up on the deck. Behind the back, Sabonis got caught in midair. Didn't matter. Floater is good for Miles Turner.
They've got to get better defensively and start really, taking the fight to Indiana. Right now, everything is so easy in the half court.
Drive and drop, Markkanen off the heel and through, and there's the first bucket of the second half for the Bulls.
High post type of center, while Sabonis is a low post.
Oladipo, so crafty, he got the whistle.
But did you see the screen by Sabonis?
It's a great screen. best muscle screener you ever saw or played
Lambier.
against?
Lambier and Rick Mahorn.
That was quick.
Yeah, two. Trust me.
You felt it.
Yeah, those dudes hit you hard.
Otto, the rebound. Bulls trying to piece something together here, trailing by 27. Sato, through, nicely done.
You see how Sato keeps his eyes up the floor. Nice play by Sato. He's coming in and giving some good minutes.
Sato's got quarterback's eyes. He looks off the defense. He's willing to do that as Brogdon scores again. Sato missed the three.
Go up strong.
Offensive rebound. Carter rimmed it in, and that's been missing for the Bulls all night. His second chance opportunity.
You got to be short.
Yeah.
You got to be short to play that.
Down the lane, and Oladipo for two. Sabonis is playing so free and loose as a big.
Confidence goes down, and they start to try to do too much individually, and it starts on the defensive end. You know, you got to come down here and you got to stay in front of guys. You got to defend, get down, get in a defensive stance.
Well, it felt like McConnell got slingshot off the bench with the energy he came in with. Garrett Temple
there you go.
Knocks it down.
Group, kind of like the Bee Gees.
You get a little Barry Gibb from you.
Yeah,
there.
I'm Barry Gibb.
That's nice.
Okay, you be Robin, and
Thank
then Stoney would be, he would be the Gibb that no one talks about.
He would be the amp.
It's like that Spider-Man meme where they look at each other. I know
they point at each other.
They pointed. Yeah, it's just kind of like that. Good tap out.
Volleyballed out to Kobe White, who started strong, and now he's got his fourth three of the ball game.
That's the kind of defense you got to play.
As engaged as possible. I mean, now McConnell put him in a blender, out to McDermott for three.
Well, how about Indiana? Go back to that trade a couple of years ago to send Paul George to Oklahoma City and Sabonis and Oladipo here to Indiana. I think you look back on this now and you say Indiana won that trade in their starting lineup. And Paul George now is in L.A.
Yeah, Paul George,
nice.
There's two for Daniel Gafford in for the first time in the third quarter.
You know, playing man-to-man defense is all about heart. You got to get out here and guard people.
There's Williams off the shot fake. And by the way, as Pat Williams drops in the jumper, see Billy Donovan getting angry on the sideline. Doesn't mean he tolerates this sort of thing. As Temple creates this, and the layup good for Zach LaVine.
They still can score the basketball.
Zach
great
snaps
ball
it down.
Movement. Great ball movement. That went from side to side. Started with Garrett Temple.
Zach's got 17 now as McDermott misses, and McConnell's got the rebound for Indiana. And Sabonis with the left hand.
Yeah, see, McConnell's just been, again, just an irritant. I mean, coming in there, taking that offensive rebound away from Kobe.
That's a foul. Indiana is so in control offensively of their decision making.
Well, there's Temple with the three. Boom.
Got it. You got a future in play-by-play. You know?
Well, I tell you what, he's going to be a guy that's going to get some minutes.
Do everything you can for these folks and take a look at that website.
Well, and also the same thing for the businesses that were staying open and delivering food. And
oh, I bring a lot of positive things to the table. I'm a good balance sheet over here. Thank you. Why against the Pacers and the Pistons in there too?
Oh, it was free cheese, man. Mouse in the house. Mouse in the house. So of course they're going to come in with the same kind of philosophy and attack this team off the dribble.
Denzel Valentine got the roll.
And then the other one is Adam Makoka, because Billy Donovan has a history of taking those guys that no one knows about and turning. Look at Lou Dort last year in the bubble.
This is a 14-point game suddenly.
Behind him, Nate Bjorkgren tickles me. He puts his arm up like he's challenging. Oh boy, potential three-point play there.
These guys they're playing for minutes.
Holiday dips it down low. That's a goaltend.
Denzel's coming to give him some spark off the bench as well. He's got 11 points, 4 or 6 from the field.
Oh. Step back in the corner, and that's filthy for Oladipo.
Bulls shooting just 39% overall, yet 41% from three-point range, and he makes it look so easy, Malcolm Brogdon.
Atlanta shot a very high percentage as well, so that's an area the Bulls are going to have to get better. Keep these teams out of the paint, make them make some shots.
I was going to say that's not necessarily post defense.
But they lost to two pretty good teams. I mean, you lost to one of the Eastern Conference best teams in the Milwaukee Bucks, and then you lost to, really, the Brooklyn Nets are going to be a very good team. They look like